Hello Aquarius, and welcome to my channel Universal Power Tarot. This is Marta, and we're here to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hello, how are you? Welcome if you're new. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for returning if you've been here for a while. I brought down a channeling for you, as well as an activating light code chanting, which I will be attaching to your extended over on Patreon. Link down below if you're interested in becoming a Patreon. It's $11.11 a month for all the extendeds, for all the chantings, for all the healing rituals. And with that, I feel an upsurge of energy. It's very interesting. And I'm going to read to you the what came through for you as a channeling message. And we also drew a card for you, which is the Merkaba activation, Transcendence Ascension, You Are Rising Up, which was also in Pisces. It was also, the Pisces reading was along those lines. You have compassion. Actually, they want me to read that to you first because that seems to be more important than anything else. So, dearest one, be compassionate towards yourself. Surrender the self-criticism and fear that has you believing you need to improve in order to be worthy. You are perfect just as you are. The only thing that needs to change is your perception. You will come to realize the jewel you are when you love and honor yourself as you are. This is gorgeous. And with the color, that is crown chakra. That's also reflected in the Merkaba here strongly. And what I was getting for you, like the crystal I was getting for you, is the Amazonite. So Amazonite might be really, really beneficial to you at this time, particularly with your solar plexus chakra. Because it soothes emotional trauma and alleviates worry and fear. It dispels negative energy and aggravation and blockages within your nervous system. And again, that's something that also was in the Pisces reading. I feel like this is just a continuum, like the readings. That's why I'm saying don't really go with your sign, although I'm doing sign readings again, but really feel what resonates. And then you can either click on the one before or the one that's after, because they most likely are going to resonate with you, or there's going to be something in there for you. Manifesting universal love is that one as well. So oneness. So and you Aquarius may have received a message or some information, or someone approached you with news that made you kind of anxious and maybe even numb for a while. This could be a rather specific message also, but this is actually making you step out of a certain energy. Okay, it's actually pulling you out. Okay, the phrase that they were giving me is actually pulling that last little bit of meat from the bone of something that no longer is. So what I was getting was like, I don't know how you call those, birds of prey, like eating away at a bone, and just that last little bit is being ripped away, and allow that to be eaten clean, because that's what's happening in order for your ascension to really be coming together, to really be happening at this moment. Okay, and like I said, the Amazonite might really help you. You can, if you're a woman and you're wearing a bra, you can put it like in your bra, so it's it can almost be held at the solar plexus chakra throughout the day if you feel so called, because it really does help calming down the nervous system. Less of everything was also something that I was getting for you. Calm down your nervous system in general, and then you'll receive messages again, because there may be, you know, when you're too much in the fearful state, too much in the worry state, it's kind of like a shutdown, because fear really makes you small, really small, and it's like a box, and you want to break out of that box. It's like a flower that blooms again. It's like, yeah, breathing again. Here we are, here you are. Here you are. And the chanting that I received for you was steady, steady Aquarius, shine your beautiful light, soul light, sorry, shine your beautiful soul light. And with that, I want to read you the Merkaba activation, and then we'll get into the tarot and see what that has for you. Hang on one second. Merkaba activation, there it is. So Transcendence Ascension, you are rising up. Look how gorgeous that is, like a diamond, and so powerful, really, right? There's sacred geometry, of course, involved, but also on a more subtle level that is happening. I just saw 444. Synchronicities are definitely happening, and I'm realizing my my voice keeps cutting out a little bit. So either you are a little bit sick, like with the throat, or there's definitely some throat chakra that is going on, throat chakra clearing that is happening right now. Merkaba and Merkaba are ancient Egyptian and Hebrew words relating to the ascension process of the soul. The Hebrew Merkaba or Merkava means chariot or vehicle, and it's most commonly associated with the prophet Ezekiel's vision of an angel traveling on or in spheres of light. In ancient Egypt, Mer means light, Ka means spirit, and Ba means body. When these three words are put together, the idea is that light engulfs the spirit and body, and there is an opportunity to rise up. The symbol of the Merkaba is the star tetrahedron. This 8-pointed star is simply the 3-dimensional extension of a hexagram. That is so freaking interesting. Oh my god, tetrahedron. That is actually, because I did a reading for myself this morning and the cards wanted to come up like this in the form of a tetrahedron, and I was like, yeah, this is a geometric form. I can't do it with my hands, so something else has to hold it up. And I was wondering, what's that called again? And there you go, and that's what that is. Interesting. Okay, wow. A symbol strongly associated with the Hebrew and Egyptian mystery schools. In modern spirituality, the Merkaba is acknowledged as the light body, excuse me, sorry, or vehicle that we can activate for the ascension process. It has been said that it is surrounded by an 8-pointed star tetrahedron, and where we're aligned on a spiritual level, the star spins at great speed, creating a sphere of unbreakable light around us. This sphere of light can help us move between the dimensions. While we are having a human experience, it creates a portal into the divine matrix. Oh my god, I'm loving this. So that we can connect with guidance and walk the path of light. No, so the connecting part, they do not want me to read here over on YouTube, but I'll post it over on Patreon. And your message here is that when I can read, you are raising your vibration and becoming magnetic to the presence and wisdom of light. You are in a space of ascension. The ascension process isn't about leaving this incarnation or dimension, but about finding harmony within it. And Matthias de Stefano said something very similar about this. It's not about going to the fifth dimension. It's okay with being in the third dimension and really finding peace and balance here. That's what that is. And then you'll transcend. That's what he said. But you can't jump that step, apparently. But take it as it resonates for you, right? Because we all want to believe in something else, or all just do believe in something else. And please believe in what you believe in. It'll be right for you at the time. All of the attention, love, and care you have been giving to your body are supporting your spiritual journey. A powerful gateway of light is surrounding you now, allowing you to connect with the divine matrix of ancient wisdom. It's important for you to be aware of the information, energy, and downloads you are receiving, for all that's coming through is supporting your expansion. You are moving up a level. It's time to fly high. I'm loving this. Like I said, again, crown chakra action. Like lots of it too. Aquarius. And we'll hop into the tarot here for you and see what wants to come through. I just love the colors. There's actually the flower of life in here as well. So it's what they're giving me is, if you look at the stars for a longer time, like more and more will appear. It's the same with signs. At one point, it may even be a little bit crazy making, especially in the beginning of your awakening journey, although I doubt that you're anywhere close to the beginning of your awakening journey. I think you've walked quite the path already. But the more you look, the more will appear. And just know that a lot of you may have, like, the butterfly is a strong symbol that may be showing up. We just lost a card. There we go. Yeah. Here, Page of Pentacles, you're far from the beginning of your journey. You may have started out wanting completely different things, Aquarius. But Aquarius is very much all-inclusive. All-inclusive is very much about, taking everyone into consideration. But when you were younger, it may have been a little bit different. Although, at the time, of course, you perceived it to be all-inclusive. But when you look back now, there's a thing of when you look back now, you can definitely see how you were you know, self-serving in some ways. And there's nothing bad at all about this. There's just a time and place for these types of things, and it's totally fine. This is completely without judgment. I'm just telling what I see here, okay? Then we have the Six of Pentacles, exactly. And this is now the flip side of it, right? And that's what they're given right here. Yep, this is the flip side. That's the humanitarian. That's the one that gives out freely, but not without business sense, right? When before it may have been more about money or about material things, you're now shifting into really like giving out freely, but again, with a smart sense that you need to come first in terms of filling your own cup, and then you give it out, which is amazing, because this will then serve others as they see that you can do this and still be incredibly abundant. Oh man, and you're so supported in this endeavor. Actually, with both endeavors, you were supported by the universe. You want this, it's in terms of manifestation. Okay, Aquarius, you want this, you'll get this. You want that, you'll get that. So you may have felt very supported, or may have felt lucky, or other people may have thought you were lucky in certain things of certain areas of your life. Maybe actually gambling is coming up, it's interesting, but not in the sense of being addicted to it, but you may have been really lucky when it comes to playing games in that sense. And that's due to your manifestation power, right? Because you can just bring that about. If you say, and I want a 6, then the 6 is coming about. If you say you want a 5, the 5 is coming about, because you believe in yourself and in your ability so much. Although it may have been easier for you when you were younger, just for the simple reason that you just believed in that. You may have not known much about manifestation at that time. You just brought it about because you believed in some shape or form. Now that you know a little bit more, it may be harder for you to bring it about, but that'll change as well again. Yeah. So you have the Empress, which is amazing, because that is the one that combines both of these. It's very interesting. And this is when she's actually sending some back up too. So you must be engaged in some sort of spiritual ritual or spiritual practices here for sure, where you also give back, because this is like the advanced stage. I see a complete evolution here. Also, I'm getting, you know, how you have mind, body, soul, or where you have, you know, the Trinity, the Holy Trinity is what they're giving me. Very interesting, where you have the Holy Spirit, oh God, I can't remember, but the Holy Trinity anyways, like from the church is what they're bringing up. But this is the Holy Trinity too. This is like a certain way of living and doing stuff. Being good with this, because there was a time and space, much like, you know, when you're just younger, you're partying, you're out, you're drinking maybe, or doing whatever. And that's cool, because that's the time, that's exactly what you wanted to experience, right? Exactly that was supported. Then you felt you need to step into something else that was perfect for the time, and it was very much supported. And now you seem to be stepping into like the Empress, who is completely abundant and who knows her stuff, right? And who's really like connected with nature, and not gender specific, but really truly like on her throne, on his throne, and given back to the universe. And this is, again, crown is in alignment here. That's what I see for you, Aquarius, for you to rise up. It's like literally, oh man, some of you may even be astral traveling. It's like what they're doing is this, traveling between the realms, actually, much like the Merkaba stated. It's like going back and forth between the realms, because you can, because it's effortless. It's not like you have to focus much anymore, Aquarius, at that stage. It's just like you're going to be hopping back and forth. Very interesting, and very much seeing things from a higher view here. It's a mix of Empress and High Priestess is what I'm getting here. Man, there's a card missing up here. Let me see. We have the Magician. We have the Magician. There's a card missing up here. Right here, yeah. Le Batelier. Interesting. So this is, you have all your tools here, but okay, this is tapping into higher wisdom. This is tapping into the Akasha, tapping into your soul's wisdom. You know how we have the Stargate chakra that's like a couple meters above our head, and that holds like wisdom from past lifetimes, and that's what I see you do here. You're tapping in, and her, the Empress, is just traveling back and forth, Aquarius. And I again love your reading. It used to be like that when I did sign readings for you, Aquarius, back in the day when back in the day, like a year ago. or a year and a half ago, where, you know, it was just like your readings were always amazing. They were out there and filled with these spiritual energies. I love it. So you're being the empress that is just going back and forth between the earthly realm and that realm, tapping into this. Oh, I need that knife today. Okay, I'll get it. Some of you may have even received your spiritual name either recently or a while ago, but it's highlighted now for you to tap into that wisdom, Aquarius, okay? If you haven't received it yet, ask for it and you shall receive. Or today I need that cup. Okay, you're coming back down with that cup, or those cubes here. I need them today. So you're effortlessly traveling back and forth because life is so much easier when you know these things. Yeah, I love it. Some of you may indeed be working with crystals. Look at this. Look at this alignment. It's like that's helping you, like clear quartz, maybe really helping you, or you may have integrated it into your practice. Aquarius here already to bring down the light of the higher realms, the wisdom of the higher realms, all those messages. But again, I felt that there was some fear involved too currently with you, or nervous system that was highlighted, but it's only like to eat away that last bit. So fear not, okay, Aquarius, because it's just a clearing out process, and then you will be able to do this if you are not already at this stage. Okay, we'll pull more cards over on Patreon for you, my dears, if you're interested. 11.11 a month for every extended, all the light code chantings, all the activations, the healing rituals. If you want to check that out and help your personal ascension process and your spiritual and personal growth, be my guest. It also really helps support the channel and keep it up and running. I really appreciate you guys for all your help and support, also for your likes, your comments, your shares. Really appreciate it. Subscribes. And if you want to be notified of whenever I publish new content, please just hit the bell button and all. If you don't hit all, you won't be notified of everything. But that's up to you, like completely up to you, whatever you want. All right, sending you so much love, light, and shadow, my friends. I'll either see you next time or over there. Bye.